Good afternoon and good evening and good morning, folks. My name's Dominic and you are watching Two Wheeled Explorer. Now, for my first video, I thought I would just give a brief introduction to who I am, how long I've been riding, what I ride, and all that sort of stuff. This is really cool, look. Transformer. It's that's the Shrewsbury Ironworks, I'm pretty sure it's called. Anyway, my name's Dominic, as you heard from the intro, and I ride a Triumph Tiger 955i from 2001. It is the spoked wheel edition instead of the alloy wheel, so I have the added benefit of needing tubes. Anyway, I've been riding since about 2016, since I was 17 years old. Started off on a Pulse Adrenaline 125, and then I worked my way up, did my A2 when I was 19 years old, or 20, back in 2019. And I was riding a GSX 750F, also from 2001 at the time, known in the UK as the Teapot, but for some reason I've also heard it be called the Katana in America. Whoa, Katana! Blah! But yeah, so after a few years riding my GSX, it actually got stolen, and we literally found it the next day, but it was beyond recovery. The rear tyre was punctured, the ignition barrel was all mangled up, steering lock snapped, bent on the frame as well, so it wasn't just the pin was knackered, it was the frame. I don't know how they managed to do that. So that's when I thought, you know what, I'd best get my full license done. So earlier on this year I did just that. I passed my full test and now I'm on a 955 Tiger, which is really good. It has, I'm going to be drawing comparisons from my GSX now because they're pretty comparable in terms of, you know, power numbers. The gearing is very different on them, so this bike is geared very short just because of the type of bike it is. It's an adventure bike, you know, it's got at least some soul of an off-road bike in it. I wouldn't dare take this bike off. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I would take it off-road, but I probably wouldn't enjoy myself going off-road. We've slowed down to a crawl, down from 60 to 25 almost. Nice, well done. So yeah, well, the power numbers are very similar. This bike I believe is about 107 brake horsepower, and my GSX was about 96. There's a 10 horsepower difference, but on the grand scheme of things it's almost the same. Torque numbers, however, I believe they are vastly different. This has a lot more torque than the GSX. I don't have the exact figures, but I'll put them up on the screen now. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, this bike has a top speed of about 130 miles an hour-ish, whereas the GSX did have a much higher top speed, but this will get up to that speed a lot faster than the GSX will. Can I overtake you, do you reckon? Yeah, we made it. Yeah, so this could get up to a much higher speed than the GSX. It could get to the speed faster, but the GSX could overall... What the f*** are you doing? I'm not letting him through, man, just keep going. Anyway, so on this journey I am heading to a place down in West Bromwich called Maximo Moto to pick up a pair of new riding trousers, because I've only got these jeans which are not rated for motorcycling. So going to pick them up, nice pair of textiles, and I'm in the middle of planning a trip with my father actually in the middle of next year, 2024. We're going to be looking to do a tour of Wales, because that's where I am located, North Wales. So we're going to be looking to go along all of the famous roads and routes, such as the Black Mountain Pass, the A4069, I believe it is, and it is also known as the Top Gear Road because Top Gear would take all of their cars there to do tests on them, which is quite incredible. So me and my dad are going to go there and enjoy ourselves. Oh mate, I'm getting past you, you do my editing. They were very bad at driving. Yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to next year. Hopefully I'll be able to do a similar sort of thing. Hopefully I'll have a better setup by then. And hopefully it'll be a bit less friggin' windy, because I bet you're struggling to hear a word I'm saying right now, even though the microphone is literally tucked away in my chin piece now. It's a flip front, but obviously I haven't got that flipped up because of the wind and I'm going 70. Thought I'd make a bit of a video out of it. It's the 23rd of December right now, and we've somehow managed to scrape a bit of sun from the cheeks of God, so we're going to be enjoying this ride hopefully. I'm going to be stopping on our way down to a place called Sundawn Castle, which is not necessarily like a proper castle. If you're from Wales, you know what a castle is, you know. It's got like a nice little archway where I thought I could go and take a picture with the bike, everything like that. This probably won't get a lot of views, like, but you know, it's always fun to record and put it all for the future. And any of you that are watching this and stick around to however long this is into the video, then you know, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the content, and I'm always open to constructive criticism, seeing where I could improve, what I could do better, anything you guys would like to see. One thing I was thinking of doing with this channel was, I'm getting past this car here. Yeah, one thing I was thinking of doing with this channel, considering it's called Two Wheeled Explorer, was going on the bike, going out to explore different places like castles, or you know, big bike shops, bike meets, that sort of thing. Haunted houses, I thought that would be quite cool. Recently watched a video of Eddie Hall taking his son to a haunted castle, or a haunted mansion, and it was quite a funny video. I enjoyed it, so I thought it'd be quite a fun thing to do. You know what, sod it, I'm going down this way, because this is a way that it says I could go, and this seems like a fun little road, so let's take a detour. I see a car up ahead. Now, if there's anything you guys would like to know about me, or anything you'd like to sort of find out about, then feel free to drop a comment. I'm going to wait here because I see a car coming. Is he coming? I don't know. I did see one up there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but I definitely saw somebody. Anyway, I'm going to flip the front up now, get some cool fresh air going here, and hopefully you can still hear me okay. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. So that's where he went. But yeah, so please feel free to let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see. Anywhere you can even recommend me going, preferably not a million miles away, because I've got a little boy that I need to be there for as well. So if you know anywhere within sort of North Wales, Welshpool up, maybe about as far as Liverpool or Manchester, that you'd like to see maybe, then feel free to let me know, and I'll see if I can go there, check it out, see what sort of things are around. So what am I interested in? Obviously motorbikes. I also very much enjoy aviation, aircraft, fighter jets, bombers. I am particularly fond of interwar to the start of the Cold War. And that's where my interests really lie with aviation. This is a 30-mile-an-hour road according to Google. It's a very awkward junction, isn't it? If anyone's got any tips for the Tiger as well, if you ride a Tiger 955, then feel free to drop me some hints and tips. I've not been on it long, only since about June, July time. Whoa! That dropped. That's a nice car. I'll try and make this video as short as possible. don't want to take up much of you guys' time. Time is, you know, precious at the end of the day. I'm sure you guys would rather be spending it with your families than watching some Wally from Wales. We're just around the corner. We're in a place called Battlefield now, which is, I think, the coolest name for a place in the world. Honda Goldwing, very nice. So the next stop is just around the corner. Ooh, I don't like this. JCB? No way, it's JCB! Hopefully it's allowed to come up here. There it is. See if we can't get a nice photo by this. I'll probably turn the camera off when I get there, just to preserve some battery. I've got spare batteries, but you know, I need to make them last as long as I can. Wow. But yeah, it's very, very nice. Yeah, see if I can get some photos here. Right, welcome back, folks. Took a quick 2-minute break. I didn't have anything to top up the fluids or the food, so yeah, just unfortunately had to take a few photos and that's it. Oh, fuck it, I'll go right here. I'll take not long. Well, that's not good. Can I get a fire? Can't believe I said that. Just got a bit of a boring highway stint at the minute. Wow, nearly bucked me out of the seat. And there's the turn off for the RAF Museum, RAF Cosford. Again, if you guys would like to see that, then feel free to let me know and I'll be more than happy to have a bit of a wander down there as well and let you guys in on it. Coming up to some congestion apparently. Hi folks, this is just a voiceover section now. I didn't manage to get any footage from inside of the shop, just out of obligation. I didn't want to
put them under any sort of pressure or make them feel awkward. But I can recommend this shop. They are very friendly. The staff are lovely there. Big selection on gear as well. Most of the clothing is their in-house brand. They've got like 3 separate in-house brands. Yeah, I highly recommend going there, even if it's just to have a look around. If you're nearby, it's a very good place to be. Also, it's just to let you know that for the first half of the second ride home, the camera died before I'd even got onto the motorway, but there's not much lost out really, because the vast majority of the ride home was along the motorway, but I have got footage from the Raven Cafe onwards, which we'll play now. Thank you.
Had a nice little stop off at the Raven Cafe on the way back. I missed out on a lot of footage, I do apologise. My camera ended up dying along the way. Lovely chat with a guy. Says he hasn't been on a bike for 7 years, so but he's very interested getting back on one. So I said no better time. Suggested a couple bikes. He said he wanted a bit smaller this time, so maybe like, you know, he thought the Royal Enfield Himalayan. I thought that was an excellent bike for the, you know, for the size of it and everything like that. No better option. Yeah, lovely ride out today. Very fun. I went past a place called RAF Turnhill, which is where, at least as far as I'm aware, they do a lot of glider flying with the Grob Vigilant and the Grob Viking as well. When I was in the Air Cadets, I did a lot of flying around there as well as Cosford, like I mentioned earlier, around RAF Turnhill. Awesome time, awesome. So the brand that I bought for the gear is called Bella, B-E-L-A, and it's their own brand apparently. That along with R-Tech and you mentioned another brand, but unfortunately it's slipping my mind. If you watch this video at some point, I apologise. But these are the Bella trousers, these here. They're actually very comfortable. Come with a nice set of braces as well. The thighs are a little bit tight, but that's just because I've got monstrous thighs. If you just had regular legs like any other person, they'd be fine. But if you are of a large stature, then I would recommend just trying them on as well. They go up to a massive size range, all the way up to 8 extra large, which is bizarre and bonkers. Around the waist it feels absolutely fantastic. There's plenty of space there. They call these winter trousers, but you can just remove the thermal liner and unzip those. Nice easy access, good airflow through there. Like I can feel that through the thermal liner, which is good. We'll keep those zipped up in the cold. It's got a zip on the outer edges of the cuffs of the legs, the bottom of the legs, so you can have a maximum amount of stretch on that as well, which is good. Yeah, regarding the tightness on the thighs, I've noticed as I ride that I think it's just as like you're sort of sitting there with them like this and they're being stretched a little bit, the seams are being pulled. It is starting to loosen off a bit, so I am getting a bit more range of motion in the legs, which is good to know. Overall, for the price, it's very impressive. Obviously it's no Alpine Stars or anything like that, but you know, for the price you're paying, you're not expecting Alpine Stars. But I'd certainly expect a lot worse. Very, very comfy as well. I'm not feeling any sort of wind blast on my legs whatsoever. Again, removable braces, which I don't know, I suppose it's either you love it or you hate it. That's something I really like in a pair of bottoms, because it just means that, you know, there's no riding down my backside when I'm on the bike, like some trousers. These will sit nicely and they'll sit high. Nice big pockets as well on the legs. But yeah, so for the moment they seem pretty well. I'll see if I can get a bit more of an in-depth review of them at a later date once I've used them a bit more. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully this video is not too long, and if you've stuck through to the end, thank you very much. So yeah, my name is Dominic. This has been Two Wheeled Explorer, and hello. And I hope you have a lovely evening, a lovely rest of your day. Hope you've had a nice Christmas and a happy New Year. Bye folks.